Well, my name is Dustin Baird. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm with Madcap Puppets.
My name is Katie Hamilton-Meier. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm with Madcap Puppets.
So how did you two get started with Madcap?
I actually auditioned. Another actor who is with another tour with Madcap, Cinderella Files, is going on at this time as well, told me about it last summer, so in summer of 2012, and I just auditioned, and lo and behold, I guess they liked me and I got the job.
And I auditioned as well, probably a little bit after that, but I didn't start working for them until this summer, and I was excited to get the call, and now here I am.
What is it about Madcap that makes you really interested in being a part of it?
Oh gosh, for me personally, it's because I grew up watching them, because they've been around for about 30 years, I guess, and so I remember them coming to my school when I was little. So it's really exciting, being an actor, now getting to be the person on stage who's trying to get kids involved in the arts. So,
yeah, that's very rewarding. I think Madcap had also made some visits to my school as well, because they've been around since 1981. But I really didn't, you grow up watching Sesame Street and stuff like that, but other than that, because we've been doing theater forever and never really think, puppets. You don't really think, if I'm going to be an actor, you don't really expect to be delving into puppetry. So, but yeah, when I went to the studio for my audition, and I was just amazed, because, puppets are just, decorating all the walls, and you see their workshop and how they're made, and, yeah, it's really fascinating. So it lit a fire in me, I guess.
So have you two worked together for how long?
Since the tour started in
June,
beginning
June 15th,
of June,
something like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we had the rehearsal week, so beginning of June.
So when they pair you up, do they kind of say, "Oh, well, you two have a spark, so we'll put you together"?
I don't know.
We don't know. We don't ask too many questions. That's not our job. We just do what we're told.
We show up.
But yeah, they do have a very good. I guess because our creative team and the people who run, the whole operation, I guess, they definitely can tell, who would fit, the story or whatever the show we're doing.
So
who's going to carry that off.
Sets your puppets apart from other puppet shows?
Other puppet companies?
Yeah.
I think the fact now, I don't really, I'm a little bit ignorant on other. We're the primary puppet company in Cincinnati.
This is the main one I know about.
Yeah. But the fact that we do make all of, not the actors, sometimes we help, but they do make all of their puppets by hand, hence the studio, and I think they have a total of 375.
Yeah, so they're not ordered from somewhere else, it's all done in-house, and that's really cool.
And so when you're coming up with plot lines, do you rely more on improvisation or more creative collaboration? So what's the process?
Well, we don't actually write the scripts.
Right.
There are also people separate from us who write them, which is a good idea. I'm not a writer. That would be a really bad idea. However, in rehearsals, it's just the two of us and a director, so I'd say we get a pretty good... we get the opportunity to put our opinions out there as far as what would be fun to do with certain lines, certain moments.
Right.
So you get a feel for it
once you go through it time and time again in your rehearsal week or whatever. And, the show can be written with other two people in mind, or they'll bring a show back, and obviously it would be two new actors. So, but you have to make it work for you guys.
Right.
Or for us. So, yeah, that's a lot of improv does come into play sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure it would change quite a bit in the fall when a different cast picks this up. So.
Right. Indeed.
So if someone's interested in working with puppets or even theater, how would they get started?
Oh, goodness. If you have any, if you want to perform, or if a parent, recognizes something in a child, I would watch movies, and I had a crazy memory, and I would recite lines, and I would just have the whole thing memorized. So my mom, she got me into acting classes, and I love to sing, so she's like, okay, well, let's start you up with, some vocal lessons as well. And then when you get more opportunities in high school, if they offer a drama course or something, get on it. And the earlier you can get involved, and girls love to dance, especially if you really want to make this a career, just do as much as you can, as early as you can.
And I went to an art school my whole life, from kindergarten all the way through college. I was in an art school, so it was always accessible to me.
Right.
But most everywhere you go, there's going to be something. If there's a community theater, you can start auditioning for. Yeah, any dance classes. Or even if you're interested in theater but maybe not interested in being on stage, there are a lot of other options because there's sound, there's the set, there's making
Lighting.
costumes, there's lighting. So I think there's always something for you to explore.
Sure. So getting someone
Yeah.
to just teach you the ropes if you know someone who's involved in like the technical aspect of it, because I mean a lot of work goes into just doing
Yeah.
one show. Yeah.
And the more you can do, the better. Like you said, the sooner, the better.
Yeah.
So, and then it'll help you figure out real quick if you really want to do this.
Yeah.
So.